What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Tank from Tank-N-Spank. I hope you guys are having a great day. And, yeah, we are actually about to have to talk about something. I know I said what I said, my next video probably been about the Corey, but guess what? I forgot about the Xbox Games Showcase. And guess what they showed off? We knew it was coming. Starfield. So let's talk about it. I'm just gonna hit play, and we're gonna skip past this and get into where he's actually talking about showing off Starfield, because there's some stuff we just need to talk about this. This is the world exclusive from the Xbox Showcase, and there's a couple things. There's a couple things here we need to talk about. First and foremost, wow. Yeah, wow. This may be Bethesda's best game. It's still early. It's still early. This is just the first gameplay segment we get, like actual trailer. But my God, what they showed off was very nice indeed. I do have a couple questions, and we're going to get into them as we get through this trailer here. Because I want to stop and break some stuff down that I've seen as I played this trailer. By the way, if you haven't seen this trailer, this is not going to be the best place to watch the trailer. Let's go watch the trailer on IGN or GameSpot. Then come back here. We get our boy Todd Howard. He's still looking good in that brown jacket, and that I'm assuming that's his Rolex that he always wears. I don't know how the sound is. I'm still playing with my volume. I'm just trying to find the right tone. So bear with me, guys. All right, so here we go. We open up us coming on a moon. I'm assuming this is probably just an early game. Moon. I like that we get a date or 23:30. We get a nice little flying shot. There's a couple surprises in here that I did not expect from Bethesda, which is I mean that in a nice way. Now, for you guys that have seen this trailer, there's no denying that this is very No Man's Sky-ish. That there are some No Man's Sky and Space Sim features, which is okay. Let's all agree that's okay. That's what games do. They take good features from games that work, and they put them in their game. Now, with that said, I think this is going to be fine, because I think they took some of the systems and refined it and made it better. Now, our first little creature we see is Buddy. I'm gonna call him Buddy. This is Buddy. Now, for my fans of for Starship Troopers, does that not give you Starship Trooper vibes? The bugs, man, the bugs. Come on. And there's got to be like a perk that made them walk away when he pointed that gun at them, because I'm pretty sure them jokers gonna attack you. And this is here you go, some No Man's Sky stuff. Obviously, you got a laser, No Man's Sky, which I'm sure there was other space games I did not play that done the same thing. I can't say that for a fact, but that's what it feels. But another thing, the UI feels very No Man's Sky. Over here feels very No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky, because I played No Man's Sky, so that's what I can. That's just what I can compare it to, because that's what I see. But you do have something else down here. It's got an outpost of 30. So I'm wondering if that's how much iron he has in his outpost. Maybe. Like I say, it's all speculation. It's all speculation, guys. That's all we have right now. Speculation. This planet looks really cool to me. I love the art direction of this planet. There is something I really don't like, and I'm going to point it out to you here soon when we get into the combat section. Again, I like, see, he pulls up his scanner, surveys it. You got a Crimson Fleet, Ghost, so you can scan the ship, and I guess it'll tell you what it is or who it belongs to. I think that's going to be a faction in the game. Yeah, which they just pretty much pointed out. So, look, this right here is Shark. I think this is the biggest improvement over their Fallout series, because we're going to say Fallout because Fallout used first-person shooting mechanics. Let's be honest, they were passable, but they wasn't that great. It wasn't like AAA. This game, on the other hand, looks like a first-person shooter, and that's a good thing. It's a really good thing. If you're going to have an RPG with first-person shooting mechanics, and it looks and feels like a first-person shooter, I think you've done it well. Now, what I was talking about I don't like, right here, see the UI element here? I don't like the nameplates up here, the life bar, the HP bars for the enemies. I'm hoping I can drop them off. Maybe there'll be some customization for that. I was thinking maybe I would drop this off if I could, but I think your compass is also here. I think this is your compass, because I'm pretty sure these are enemy locations, so that would be a little difficult, but we can make it work, because I do like minimalistic UI when I play my games. For the most part, I don't like a completely empty UI, but I do like minimalistic, which this is minimalistic. But let's just look at the this is the lock picking system. As you can see, he has to maneuver these in the right order, the right line, which I do dig. Again, it feels Starship Troopery right here. Experimental analysis. Obviously, some scientists are doing some fucked up shit. Let's be honest. That looks like human hands. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Take it for what you will, guys. Damn. I just like how smooth the combat looks. Just coming from Fallout 4, it's a huge improvement. That Joker just boom, motherfucker. And of course you got a jetpack. That submachine gun ain't doing shit from that long range. Come on, man. You should know better.
After some initial encounters, you're invited to...
I thought that was a nice little combat section. It showed what it needed to show. Had some grenades. He chunked them like a champ. The combat was fast, slick. It looked impactful. I won't know until I get to play it, as most of us won't know how it feels to actually play it. That's something big to me. Is it can look real nice, but you won't know until you get the control in your hand. But right now it looks like it's going to be perfect. Now this is going to bring us to our next section. We are at New Atlantis. This is a hub area. Now the first thing I like that this shows off is the hub area looks populated. It looks like there's people. Now let's go back a couple years. Cyberpunk also looked populated. I don't think they're going to pull a Cyberpunk, but just keep in mind that we've been let down before, guys. We've been let down. But what I like about this area is this area reminds me of one of my favorite games that I've ever played in sci-fi, or just period, and that's Mass Effect. The New Atlantis gives me very, very heavily Mass Effect feels, and I love it. I love every second of it. I'm going to get so fucking nasty. Another beautiful shot of another planet. That looks like Remnant Tech to me. The game looks real spacey. I'll give it that. The facial tech they're using is, you can tell it's improved a lot from Fallout. You can see more subtle movements in their face, which I like. I'm wondering if this is a thing that's going to happen when you actually go into conversation. If you're moving like in close during dialogue like this, you notice we have no dialogue wheels, so they're obviously holding that stuff back for a later date. So hopefully we will get to see it. I'm thinking this city is neon. This Joker, this Joker just reminds me of He's grimy. He reminds me. This looks like the Collector on Nowhere. And the MCU guys, the MCU fans out there, let me know if this guy gives you Collector vibes, because that's who I think of. We could be wrong. He could be a cool guy. Another seedy looking town. But this is actually answering, I think, one of the questions I had, because I was curious if you could join these other factions, because you know this was the Coalition, I think, which is that main Explorer faction that you're obviously already a part of. There's no denying that you're a part of that Coalition. So, but this is another faction. Of course, I think they name off 3 of them here in this trailer. So I'm assuming that you can join these guys. It would be odd if you couldn't. It's kind of making the point you can join them. And I like these guys. They're dark, they're evil looking. That's my faction. I like evil factions. Anti-gravity. Really cool shots of some really unique looking monsters. That's another thing this game has in spades, or this trailer has in spades, is some unique looking enemy designs. Some very cool art in this game. I love the art direction in this game, or the art direction they're showing off in this trailer, because we're gonna talk about it in a minute. Another shot of Todd. That's our daddy Todd. Don't lie to me, Todd. Or yes, Todd, whisper sweet lies into my ear. Okay, so here we are. Character creator is another thing I would like to. These, I think, obviously these are presets. Your personnel record. You're selecting the profile. Let's be honest. That's a preset.
Most flexible yet. You can customize all the elements of how you look.
Let's see. We have different little, I guess we'll call them sliders. I mean, it's not really a slider. It's more of a circle wheel. We'll call it a wheel. We got a wheel. We have a wheel, guys. This is a wheel. We got body types to choose from. We got walking styles to choose from. How much money you want to put on it? There's only 2. There's 1 and 2. 1 and 2. I guarantee it. We say one. We're gonna probably say is male. 2 is probably female. And then you choose your muscular, your heavy, and your thin. It's probably a more feminine walk and a more masculine walk. I could be wrong. That's just what I'm going with right now. But we will see how that goes. Okay, and then this. Well, we missed it. I'm slow. Can we back it up just a second? I always miss this. Okay. Well, we backed up way too far. We're gonna let it play back through, and not try to catch it. Because this right here, especially for a Bethesda game, it's a lot better. Well, I won't say a lot better than Fallout 4, because I don't see any actual sliders where we can get in and actually shape this face. But that does have customization down here, so maybe on certain one of these, like when you go to maybe head shape, you can hit A and that goes into deeper customization. I'm assuming you can do that with various things. I'm assuming it's going to be head shape, but this does scroll down. We don't get to see much, so I'm not going to make any wild speculations there. Now this right here is something I did really want to talk about, because this is cool to me. It's your backgrounds, because it takes me back to D&D, guys. I don't know if you ever play D&D, but guys, you should. It's fun. Okay, but it takes us back to being like choosing a folk hero, noble, noble born. There's like all kinds of backgrounds you can choose in D&D, and that's what this took me back to. And since we do have Cyberrunner here, let's read a little bit about Cyberrunner. How about that? From Neon to New Atlantis, the megacorps stand as monuments to power, prestige, and profit. You work both for and against them. on the inside and out, often sacrificing conscience for credits. So, okay, so we're going to use a credit system. We got that, and we got 2 names of a city. We got Neon, which I think I pointed out accurately before. And then we all know what New Atlantis is because they told it to us. So that just gives you a little bit. It sounds like a little double agent just doing what they can for credits. But it does have some starting skills. You get 3 starting skills. This one comes with pistol certification, which you give 10% more damage with pistols, I'm assuming. It's got your security, so this is like a security guy, which will give you you can attempt to hack advanced locks, and 2 auto attempts can be banked, which gives you some also persuasion, which obviously we all know what persuasion does. Is, speech challenges. I normally use persuasion all the time in these games. I like being able to talk my way out of situations. To me, it's more fun to talk my way out of a situation than it is to shoot my way out of a situation. That's just me. Let's see what we got. We got Beast Hunter, which is cool. I'm wondering if maybe the Beast Hunter, I know he's a hunter, but maybe he has a skill in there where you can like temporarily tame a creature like in Fallout 4. Maybe that's a skill. That would be cool to see. We got a Bouncer, a Bounty Hunter, which, let's be honest, that's probably what I'm going to play. I'll probably choose a Bounty Hunter depending on the skill set that's got down there. Then we got a Chef, a Combat Medic, Cyber Runner, which is what we're on, a Cyberneticist, I guess, Diplomat, Explorer, Gangster, Homesteader, Individualist, Long Hauler, that sounds like a spacer, Pilgrim, Professor, and Ronin. And all of these have their own starting skills, like 3. I don't think you can change them starting skills. It didn't look like you could. Okay, here we go. This is the traits, which you can choose 3 traits. They have different, I guess they give you different benefits, and also, pros and cons. They give you certain pros, certain cons, advantages, disadvantages, however you want to say it. Since we have right here, we got kid stuff. Your parents are alive and well. You can visit them at their home. Oh, that's cool. But 10% of all the money you earn is deducted automatically and sent to them. Okay, so you must have to take care of your parents with the kid stuff. That's kind of cool. So we have alien DNA, empath, extrovert, free collective settler, introvert. Okay, I like that. See, I guess he chose introvert, so he can't choose extrovert, which makes sense. Kid stuff, Neon Street Rat, which again, Neon is obviously, that's that city, it's a seedy city. At least I'm pretty sure it's a seedy city. And we got Raised in Latin, Raised Universal, Serpent's Embrace. I wonder if these 3 are like a religious, kind of religious organizations. I know these 2 really sound like it, but that could be a third little branch there. Spaced, I don't know what that could mean. Maybe it's like, hey man, like, whoa, like one of these guys, bro, like one day at a time, man. You so totally raw, squirt, something like that. Starter home, I don't know what that could be. I really have no idea. Taskmaster, obviously that's a productive person, but you probably have a penalty to, I don't know, not getting tasks done, or you get agitated if you don't get tasks done. Maybe you're just anal tasked. Terraformer, United Colonies, Natives, and the Unwanted Hero, and of course there is a scroll bar, so there's maybe another one below there. Maybe a couple more, maybe 1 or 2, possibly 3 more. I could pause it, we could read those, but we'll just let it go on through.
But it's not just in how you can look. It's how the character plays and develops.
Yeah, I do like the cosmetic options. It shows a bunch of cosmetic options. Okay, here we go. This is your skills. This is really funny to me. I like how he went to like, I am an octopus now, instead of like one little, like his little tentacles, and then he went to full octopus. It looks like there are 4 ranks. I'm assuming this is probably true for all of these skills, in both the physical, social, combat, science, and tech skill. All these little patches probably can go up to 4 max. It doesn't seem to be a way to hit reset, so maybe you can't reset your skills. I don't know. Again, that's just speculation. And this is where I think is going to be the primary difference of what I was talking about earlier. When you collect those resources, it's going to be for pumping inside your upgrades. That's it. You're going to use them suckers to upgrade guns, get mods, probably get upgrades to your armor, maybe even your ship. Just, you know, Fallout style. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this shit. Look how big of space it gives you to make a settlement. That's what we're gonna call it. It's a settlement because this is settlement 2.0 from Fallout. But better. It's just better. It looks better. You get a big, wide range of space. I really love this feature. To be able to hire out NPCs you meet out in the universe to manage your settlement, basically. Now, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest. Bethesda did something here that I thought it was just gonna do a very shallow version to, and that's your ship customization. I thought this is how bad it is. This is how bad the gaming industry has made me. I figured, you know, you're going to give you 5 ships. You can buy, you know, you start with one, and if you want another one, you can buy them with credits or whatever I didn't know they was going to be called credits at the time. And then your customization comes from just different color schemes and maybe some different decals for your ship. And that was it. But boy, have I never been more happy to be wrong in my life, because Bethesda has went all out on this ship. You can hire your own crew. You get to choose your crew. You hire them out. And then, look, complete customization of your ship. I mean, you can make your ship really fit your character. Like, yeah, it's what he says, so cool. It's Todd said it the best. So you look at these designs. Like, there's so many designs. And then that's not it. That's not it. That's not it, you guys. They did something else that I did not think they was going to do. We get to fly our ships. We get to fly I thought it was going to be more the Outer World style, where we just had a ship and it took us to planet to planet. And I was wrong about that too, which I'm happy to be wrong about. So, the ship flying to me looks good, okay? I mean, it looks like a space sim. I mean, not maybe as in-depth as a space sim, but it looks very, very good. Again, this is one of those things we won't know until we get our hands on this title. The ship combat looks very cool to me. I mean, you see particle effects, and you just blowing shit off the enemy ships. Like, you see engine compartments come off. You're seeing like pieces of the hull come up. You're seeing little metal pieces just flying through space, and then they explode. Which I'm assuming after they explode, you can probably pick up resources from the enemy ships. And then of course you got space stations, which we're gonna see here in a minute. You can dock at, which is, I'm gonna assume that means you've got to probably refuel at these space stations. We got more ship See, yeah. Well, I'm not gonna go back, but you see there was a board option, so you can board these things after you dock. Yeah, I mean, just look at the particle effects. I mean, you destroyed that ship, just destroyed it. But yeah, this is Starfield. I mean, honestly, it blew me away. The trailer met my expectations, and I say that, you hear me say the trailer, because let's go back to No Man's Sky, the first trailer that launched. It was a very detailed trailer that was created by Hello Games, and this was created by Bethesda. So this feature right here, I'm excited about, but I'm also hesitant about, because you can land on any planet, anywhere you want to. You land on the planet. That means you can explore that entire planet. They have golden worlds, which supports life. I'm hoping that got it. He's just, if you heard that right, he said 1,000 planets. 1,000. That's a lot of planets. So that brings up another question. How many of these are handcrafted? How many is procedurally generated? I need to know. Because I want you to look at this montage. Very distinctive, beautiful planets. Beautiful. They all look different. That's a small fraction of planets they're showing in this montage. Which is fine. I mean, these planets look great. And if this is a correlation to what all 1,000 planets and diversity is going to be, then I can't wait. And I know there's going to be barren planets that are just, filler. As long as we get some truly great planets, and I don't think it's going to matter. I mean, 1,000 planets, we're not going to visit all those in a single playthrough. It's going to be a wow. I mean, there's going to be some crazy guy that actually goes to all 1,000. But it's still to be seen. I'm excited. I have one final question, one final concern, is just how they gonna, make the tight, concise RPG stories that they're known for with 1,000 planets, which I'm sure maybe you only gonna actually go to a couple of these planets, a handful, maybe I'm gonna be very generous and say 20 planets, which that's probably too many. But I'm assuming the story is going to be planet spanning. You're going to probably go through many planets. I just hope the story don't suffer for the larger scope, if that makes sense. There's also more stuff I'm curious about, how companions work, how the romance works. I'm a fan of romance systems when done right. Like when it's done like Dragon Age or Mass Effect or even Greedfall had a pretty good romance system. Or even Greedfall had a good friendship system where, you could be friends with your companion and get a bonus, to your skill. So I'm hoping we see some stuff like that, some improvements on the companion fronts. Maybe more than one companion can accompany you. It'd be cool to get like Mass Effect style. And you could actually have like a squad. I don't see it happening, but it would be cool. But yeah, that's really. I just want to talk about Starfield because I'm excited for 2023. I'm actually at the point. Hey man, just give me that fucking November copy, man. Like patch my shit up. Just patch mine all the way to 2023. I'm okay with it. I am A-okay. You cyberpunk me to death with this motherfucker. Just let me play it. But seriously, I'm glad that it got extra time because apparently they needed that polish. And yeah, so we'll see. Let me know your thoughts below. What you think of Starfield. Do you think it's going to come out and fail? Do you think it's another No Man's Sky? Or do you think it's going to be a revolutionary game and it's going to change the way RPGs are made? I guess we'll see. Sometimes you do have those genre-defining games. Do you think that No Man's Sky, not No Man's Sky, Starfield to be a genre-defining game? I'm curious to see what you guys think. So if you'll just smash that like button for me, subscribe if you want to, and you guys, just stay safe out there.